Shall we begin? Shall we begin? So, all right. Brim had a long speech that I'm not going to play on my platform right now. Maybe in my live. So stay tuned for my live. Brim dropped the set and gave a long speech and a long lecture about why he's dropping the set. To cut the chase, Brim led so many young boys to a life sentence in prison. Let me take this jacket off like I'm in the 5th grade and I'm about to have a fight. Shall we begin? Brim, you led so many, and let me say this, right? When you dealing with them young boys, like, for example, K-Flop, D-Thing, them boys is young. They got room forever. They got room forever to make mistakes. And sometimes they don't. But when you a grown man, you ever watch that movie with Bobby Johnson when he was in the cell with the Muslim brother? And OG Bobby Johnson kept talking silly and childish. And he grabbed him and said, "Recognize a man." See, the thing is that you led so many soldiers onto a battlefield fighting for a cause that was your cause, Brim. You was old enough to know better than what you was doing. You wasn't a kid. You made grown man decisions that led people into life bids, into that battlefield called the penitentiary. And now that Trump says he's waging war on gang, you want to run like a little bitch? I'll be your Huckleberry. Not on my watch. See, if more presidents had to go on the front line and bust their AR-15s, they wouldn't be sending young kids to war. And with that being said, Brim, you made conscious decisions to destroy young dudes' lives, older dudes' lives, to fit your lifestyle. And now, you want to leave niggas in the penitentiary that got life bids on the battlefield by themselves so you could go home after you gave out instructions to some of them young boys. And they will never, ever, ever be able to go home. So many dudes got offended years back because I was the first one that made a video that went viral all over the internet talking about why I stopped being blood on the East Coast. Remember, I had over 1 billion streams until I lost my monetization. It took my videos down. And it's crazy. How y'all sit back and y'all watch the youth run around. And I always say this. You ever sat in the living room and you see the coffee table and you see the sharp edges of the coffee table sitting in the middle of the floor, and that clumsy little kid that keeps falling, and all you could picture and visualize is that kid banging its head on the coffee table, so you move the coffee table out of the way. You dudes seen that coffee table. Y'all seen them clumsy kids falling? Brim, and you didn't care. Now you want to drop the flag? Instead of leading, because you in the hellfire, you in the belly of the beast, and you want to drop your flag after you led them to destruction. You don't want to go to the law library and make that your permanent residency to lead them out of the destruction that you sent them into? I am not gang. I do not gang bang for that reason. You done destroyed lives. And you realize that if you don't make this decision right now to start fighting and looking for loopholes, you're going to die in a jail. The same jail or a different jail, but jail where you led thousands of young boys to the same decision. You didn't give them a chance to get out, Brim. So why should they give you a chance to get out? In the Navy, a captain leads everybody off of the ship before he gets off that ship. Or that captain goes down with that ship. Brim, with his selfish ass, you jumped off the ship and abandoned all your soldiers and left them with no guidance. I want to go home. I just want to go home. You decide that now? It is what it is, man. Certain topics, it just brings out who I am, the best of me. And I don't cut no corners for suckers. Hit that like button. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button. And pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. And all you young boys out there that's watching me, and even you older dudes that's still caught up in the streets, just remember something. The first line of defense is making it home to your children, to your sick mother that need her green tea, high blood pressure medicine, arthritis medicine, or maybe even needed to make it to her chemotherapy, whatever it is. You know that song, Things I Miss at home.